Welcome everybody to the 22nd of May 2025. This is going to be your Santa Clarita real estate update. For all the overflow information, all the extra intel, just go to my blog, santaclaritaopenhouses.com/blog. You'll be able to see every 741 current active listings on the market. This is going to be between single family residences, condominiums, townhomes. There's all sorts of different financing that are allowed on properties these days. You have zero down agricultural loans if you don't happen to be a VA buyer. And those actually apply to some of the areas here in Santa Clarita Valley, areas that you wouldn't believe are maybe agricultural in nature, but they do apply, so you can get those zero down loans. Definitely something to talk to your lender about. If you happen to be a veteran, VA loans also apply wholeheartedly to most of the real estate out here. I say most because there are some condo townhome complexes that might prohibit that type of financing just because the actual area itself or that particular building or structure or community is not VA approved. Same thing with FHA. You can run through both websites, VA and FHA. It's not at all very difficult. My best source of all that would be to a lender. So contact your lender and say, hey, is this place VA approved or FHA approved, depending on what loan program you're using, and your agent should be able to give you that information as well. So what's happening in real estate currently, we're still seeing inventory build in the 740s as far as units or numbers of residences for sale. Currently, we have seen that number start to continue to build since January. And of course, we are at an all-time high that we've seen in the past few years of inventory on the market, even more than last summer and the summer before that. So it definitely still is a seller's market, but it's starting to loosen up a little bit. Buyers seem to have more choices. Of course, not just with financing, but with residences to choose from. When the property does enter the market, though, it does get that frenzy at the very beginning. So make sure you're getting those listings that are coming soon. If you're not seeing those, I do have a system for that. Hit up your agent, of course. But if you don't have one, go to santaclaritaopenhouses.com/coming soon, and I'll send you those listings right when they get publicized, not on the public market, but actually for email purposes from agents to their clients, so you'll be able to see all of the coming soon listings. A big word of caution out there: when you go in, you're signing a buyer broker agreement with an agent to show you a residence. If you don't happen to be seeing it in an open house, make sure you look at the terms. I would just take the document, plug it into one of the large language models if you use those, or at least ask your agent to explain it to you, or follow up in an email to your agent saying, hey Jack, it's Sarah here. I just wanted to reach out and make sure that I understood this document correctly. Can you just tell me the nuances of it, kind of what the of it are? You know, how long is this going to be for just that one property I want to see? Are you signing me up to work with you for the next 3 months? How does it happen to work? And then what's the compensation? What am I actually paying you? Or are you trying to get all your commission from the seller? Whatever it may be, but you want to get that rundown from them. If you happen to be a real estate seller, you're interviewing agents and they're talking about how they're going to start to market your home, make sure that they do still have those internet properties in place, those websites, those landing pages, those funnels, those active apps for people, because lead capture is important even when it comes to selling a specific property. While we have the syndication sites doing a great job at basically reselling your information and trying to get buyers for your listing, of course at a cost. Those agents that are, so those syndication sites are paying a premium. At least when you have your listing, as it's been outfitted with the proper photographs, the proper the 3D virtual tours, the Matterport type systems, and also the aerial photos, if it does apply to your property, it's very helpful. So make sure your agent isn't holding back from any kind of marketing and advertising. They're putting it all out there. I'm Connor with Honor, santaclaritaopenhouses.com. Please have a great day. We will see you tomorrow in the next one. Be good to each other. Take care.